Imagine a bear cub strolling into your garden and approaching your dog. What would you do? How would you react? One Slovenian family found out the hard way. Welcome to Wonderbot Animals. Please give this video a like to help us reach our target of 10,000 likes. This extraordinary encounter between a 3-month-old brown bear named Mido and the Logar family unfolded in a way that no one could have anticipated. Join us as we dive into this incredible tale of unexpected friendship, compassion, and a family's decision that would shape Mido's destiny. Slovenia, nestled in the heart of Europe, is a country of captivating beauty, with stunning landscapes and exciting wildlife to discover. With an emphasis on green initiatives and eco-friendliness, it's not at all uncommon for people to come face to face with the natural world around them, sometimes much closer to home than you'd expect. In a picturesque Slovenian village, the Logar family was enjoying a fairly unremarkable day. The weather was pleasant, and they were simply enjoying each other's company in their quiet home. It was only by chance that somebody looked outside and noticed that they had an unexpected visitor, a 3-month-old brown bear cub. Now, as cute as a bear cub may be, their first reaction was caution. A brown bear cub usually meant a brown bear mother would be close by, and mother bears are notoriously protective of their children. Yet, as they watched and waited, no mother appeared. It seemed as though this small cub had been abandoned by his mother, or worse, something terrible had happened to her. The lonely cub found himself wandering into the Logar's garden, unaware that he was stepping into someone else's territory. That territory belonged to the Logar family guardian, Mattis, a loyal Rottweiler who was quick to notice the intruder. Mattis and the bear cub locked eyes. Would there be a fight? Would the family need to rescue their dog? A Rottweiler is more than capable of defending itself against a bear cub, but the bear cub was still able to do some serious harm. However, just as Mattis was about to bark and alert the family, something remarkable happened. The cub, instead of showing aggression, approached Mattis and embraced him in a bear hug. The unusual sight of a bear hugging a dog intrigued the Logar family, who rushed outside to witness this extraordinary moment. Faced with a cute, orphaned bear cub that seemed harmless, the Logar family confronted a dilemma. Without his mother, this little bear would not face good chances of surviving in the wild. If they let him roam free, it was likely that he would perish in the coming days or weeks. They couldn't leave the little bear to fend for himself, and thus they made a life-changing decision to adopt him as one of their own. They named him Mido Shreko Lucky, and from that day forward, Mido became an integral part of the Logar family. Mido quickly adapted to his new family. He playfully engaged with his adopted father and found himself enjoying the simple pleasures of life in the backyard. The Logar family treated him no differently to Mattis, their beloved dog. Sure, he was bigger and growing by the day, but to them, he was just another furry friend. But the Logar family wasn't completely oblivious to Mido's true nature. This was, after all, a brown bear cub. Soon, he would be a large adolescent bear with very different needs and considerations than a family dog. The Logar family, recognizing the need for a proper living space for Mido, sought permission to build an enclosure on their land. It would give Mido a place to stay while allowing him to roam freely as a bear. The government's response was predictable and not favorable. Environmental inspectors and vets deemed it too risky. Mido was still a small cub, but eventually he would be a fully grown adult male brown bear. There was no way they could approve letting the family keep him as a pet in their own backyard. The potential for tragedy in the future was too great. Instead, they offered an alternative solution: an animal shelter. The Logar family, deeply attached to Mido, refused to part ways without a fight. They rejected the suggestion to send him to an animal shelter, insisting on keeping him as a cherished member of their family. The battle for Mido's future began, with the Logars determined to provide him with a home where he could roam freely. Do you think the Logars will be successful in their bid to keep Mido with them at home? Let us know in the comments down below, and be sure to give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more amazing animal stories. As the Logars' legal battles dragged on, Mido grew, and grew, and grew. The family, despite their profound love and deep attachment, finally started to realize that perhaps the best option for him was to send him to an animal shelter. There, he would be taken care of and housed appropriately without being a danger to people. It wasn't the easiest decision, but it was the right decision. Plans were made. Mido would be sent to a local bear sanctuary. There, he could roam and play with other bears, socializing with his own kind, being cared for by a dedicated team. As their last day together approached, the Logars spent as much quality time with Mido as they could. They were determined to get in as many long-lasting memories with their furry friend as they could. However, tragedy struck just before the planned transition. One morning, the Logars awoke to discover that Mido had been stolen, sending shockwaves through the Logar family. A frantic search followed. Who would steal a brown bear? Why? And how? Fortunately for the family, and for Mido, it didn't take long to discover his whereabouts. The thieves, much like the Logars, discovered that it was much harder to keep a brown bear than they had anticipated. With many tearful farewells, Mido was transitioned to a bear sanctuary, where he now permanently resides, surrounded by companions of his kind. Happily, the Logar family can visit him whenever they want. This allows the family and their furry friend to maintain their special bond, while ensuring that Mido has the space to move around and enjoy his bear life. Though they had to let him go, the Logars will forever cherish the impact Mido had on their lives, especially Mattis the guard dog, who will never forget the embrace from the little bear on that unforgettable day. The tale of Mido the bear cub is one of unexpected connections, challenges, and the enduring bond between humans and animals. The Logar family's decision to adopt Mido showcased the power of compassion and the lengths one family would go to provide a better life for a creature in need. While Mido's journey had its share of twists and turns, it ultimately led him to a place where he could thrive, a sanctuary where he could be himself, surrounded by the company of fellow bears. As we celebrate this heartwarming story, let it serve as a reminder of the remarkable connections that can form between different species, and the impact that a simple act of kindness can have on the lives of both humans and animals alike. Did you like the tale of Mido and his adopted family? Let us know in the comments down below. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed the tale, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Wonderbot Animals is your home of amazing animal stories, so hit that notification icon so that you never miss an update. Thank you for joining us for the tale of Mido and the Logars, and we hope to see you again soon.